dun sa sample 1 nyo, tinan nyo dun sa module, how much is the interest that will be paid on the 25,000 loan that was made on May 1, 2002 and repaid on August 1, 2005 using ordinary simple interest at 8% per year or using exact simple interest at 8% per year. Dalawang scenario yan, ibig sabihin. Gagamitan natin siya ng OSI and then ng ESI. So for, ano ba? Ayan, meron pala siyang solution. Mas mabilis. Okay, so let's first tackle the given. Mamaya ko pakita, syempre. So principal mo dyan is 25K, di ba? Matik, yan. Yan yung principal amount yung unang hinirap. Babayaran mo siya ng nangutang ka from May 1, 2002 to August 1, 2005. So, bibilangin natin kung ilang taon yan later on. Tapos, ang interest rate niya is 8%. Di meron ka ng given. Okay, larga. Ito yan, given yan. 25K, 8%. Tapos, time is from May 1, 2002 to August 1, 2005. Using first, ordinary simple interest. Take note that in ordinary simple interest, ilan na nga po? The interest is computed based on 1 banker's year. 1 banker's year is equal to 12 months is equal to 360 days. Is equal to, 1 month is equal to 30 days each. Okay. So, kumbaga, sa ordinary simple interest, dahil mo siya tinitingnan na, leap year ba to? Ano ba to? Wala nang ganun. Ordinaryo lang. Kumbaga, in layman's term, pero dinasik lang siya ng 360 days. Basta isang taon sa kanila, 360 days. Matik na yun. Wala nang questions asked. Okay, so speaking of 1 year, so from 2002 to 2003, that's 1 year, of course, duh. So that is 360 days. From 2003 to 2004, 360 days ulit kasi nga, isang taon. So from May 2004 to May 2005, that's another 360 days. But the counting will stop on August. So, kumbaga, from May to August, may natitira pa siyang ilang buwan. Bilangin natin, May, June, July, August. Yay! Very good, children. So, meron tayong 3 months. From May to August. So, meron kang 3 months. Or, convert na natin siya into days. Total, naka-days ka rin naman. So, 3 months is 30 days each. So, 3 times 30 is equal to 90. Very good, guys. Okay. So, pag tinotal po natin yan lahat, magiging siyang 360 plus 360 plus another 360 plus 90. So, that is a total of 1,170. This is in days. Okay na. So, okay. Now, to compute, ang tinatanong lang naman pala is interest, hindi naman yung future word. So, what is the formula for interest? Interest is principal times interest rate times time. We all know that from the given, the principal amount is already 25,000. Given po yan. The interest rate is, ito po, nasa given, 8% per year. Now, the time is, yung binilang natin kanina isa-isa, that is 1,170 days. But because we are dealing with yearly, ang ating rate per year, so, ko-convert mo na naman siya ulit, papunta na naman ng taon. So, 360 days. Okay. So, ibig sabihin, calculate mo lang yan, ha-NC calculate ko, halat lang. So, that is 25,000 times 0.08 times 1,170 divided by 360. So, the answer po is 6,500 pesos. As simple as that. Tanong, pwede din naman i-convert mo na siya into years. Parang 1, 2, 3 point, ilan yan? 0.25 ba? Tama ba? Tama ba? Nasa 3.25 years. Ano? Kano bahala, basta pagdating sa ordinary simple interest, ang mangyayari sa kanya is, ang bilang mo lang is 30-30 per month, tapos 12 months is 360 days. And you're good to go. Okay, so okay naman tayo sa ordinary. Napaka-simple lang nito, OSI. Next, let's go to exact. So sa exact simple interest, remember the word leap year. Pag exact, may leap year tayong i-consider. Ang leap year is 366 days kada taon. So, we have principal amount given ulit, 25,000. Rate is 8%. Magbibilang na naman tayo ulit ng T. Dali. Alam ko na-exit kayo. Wait. So, from, ganito ang ano natin, kung mabilang ka man ng exact, sakto talaga siya. As in, literally, sakto yung bibilangin ng araw. Ibig sabihin, kung nangutang ako ng May 1, hindi pa dyan magka-count yung interest ko. Magka-count siya on the next day, which is parang lumalabas, mga May 2, around May 2, 2002. So, kung bibilangin mo man yung days between 2002 to 2003, is that a leap year? Alam mo, may audience, no? Hindi siya leap year. So, ordinaryo lang siya na taon. So, mayroon ka dyan, dapat, kumbaga, 365 days, minus 1. Kasi yun yung unang araw na ipapatak niya is May 2. Kumbaga, May 1, May 2, May 3, May 4, May 5, May 6, May 7, May 8, na kapag, mag 2003 ka, blah, blah, blah. So, kaya po siya 364. Okay? Tapos, yan, regular ka na ulit magbibilang. From 2003 to 2004, hindi naman siya leap year, diba? 2003 yun eh. So, 365. Between May 1, 2004 to 2005, 2004. So, divisible siya by 4. Sumapit siya sa ika-4. So, ito ay leap year. Meron kang leap year dyan na automatic 366 days. Okay. Now, the remaining one is between May 1 to August 1. We all know that in May, we have 31 days. Kahit tingnan nyo pa sa kalendaryo, Diyos ko Lord, magtingin na lang kayo ng kalendaryo. Hindi, marunong ba kayo ng ganun yun? January, February, March, April, May. May, pag nandito siya sa parang yung buto, 31 days yun. Pag nandito siya sa loob yung malambot, 30 days. Ang bilang niya is January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. Parang babalik ka dito. July, August, September, October, November, December. Parang ganun. Basta magpaturo na lang kayo sa mga magulang nyo. Tulong naman kayo. Di ba ka? So, in May, we have 31 days. June, syempre, menos yan ng isang aldaw, 30. Hanggang July 31. So, ang bilang na naman natin dito is, hindi siya aabot ng August 1. Hanggang July 31 ka pa lang. Kasi, kumbaga, yung logic niya, babayatan mo ba na siya ni August 1? So, bakit i-account mo pa naman so interest? Bako na, dawa. Ang effectivity ng interest na ay yung kahapon pa. Kasi nga, mababayaran mo naman na siya any time of the day. Wala nga pati oras naman. Grabe, napakagahaman man. Oh! Kumbaga, binayaran mo na siya ng August 1. Ano ba, pumunta ka ng bangko, tapos alas 8 pa lang, nandun ka na. Pati alas 8, ibibilang mo ba? Grabe naman. So, wag na natin siya isama sa bilang. So, we have 31 plus 30 and 31 for a total of, hindi ko alam, bobo ako sa math, 31. Ito tayo nasanay lang sa calculator, di na marunong mag-add. Mayroon ka pang 92. So, mangyari 364 plus 365 plus 366 plus 92. Yan ba ay 1187 o dae? Pag yan dae talaga naman, 366 plus 365 plus 364. It's 1187. Okay, let's now proceed to the next slide. So, si next slide, interest lang naman ang hinahanap, which is PRT is principal 25,000, interest rate of 8%, and then the time is, ayun na nga, 1187 days. Convert mo na lang siya into year. So, sa exact, notice that we divide the number of days according to the actual number of days in a year. So, meron nang baga talagang 365. Ma'am, kukonsider pa ba dyan ang leap year? Dahil na, sa time mo man digdig, kumbaga general naman na, ina-assume mo na 365 na lang yan. Alam mo, hindi na. Dito na tayo nag-consider sa bilang ng T. Tayo na digdig sa divisor. So, 365 na lang. So, pag dinivide po natin, so 25,000, multiply natin by 0.08 by 1187 divided by 365. Verify lang natin. So, that's 6,504.109 per 11. Okay. So, nagets. Okay, pag ordinary, simple interest, that is 360 days. Pag exact, simple interest, depende. Depende kung leap year, 366. Kung hindi, 365. Okay. dikit na diferensya. Kung mapapansin mo, dun sa una nating sagot, 6,500. Pagdating ng interest na exact, 6,504.11. So, sentimo or piso alang ang diferensya niyang dalawa. Hindi yan super OA na magkaiba. Kasi, grabe naman.